Okay, Wildman video number 2. A couple other things. This is a surge protector. Plug it into the outlet, plug your cord in here. If you give you 2 green lights if it's right. This is a support for your hose if accordion's out. You can also get sliding ones that look like troughs. This is a tool I made myself. This thing has round axles. It's about impossible to jack up with a floor jack. You need to get a bottle jack and then put this under the axle and it jacks right up. A friend of mine made that for me, very handy. We got a couple coax cables for going outside. On the freshwater side, this is just a basic filter. You can get these filters at Camping World, anywhere, probably Walmart as well. Basically, this is the wrench to unscrew this. This is a stand, and you use your hoses, which is why we have a pile of short hoses here, to plumb that into the other side of the trailer, so that they'll filter all the water going into the trailer. They always recommend that you run a pressure reducer like that. There's a number of them, that you don't hook the hose up straight to the park, because the pressure can blow the hoses off on the inside of the trailer. This is, as I mentioned, for cleaning out the toilet. You just put it down through the toilet. You can go at least a week, probably 2 weeks, between emptying the toilet. The roof is rubber and it's Dicor, and they always recommend that you use Dicor products for any caulking. The Dicor roof cleaner. You can also just use Simple Green, which is what I do, in a gentle brush. It cleans up pretty good. This is a Y, which is handy for having an inside and outside water faucet. Little grease gun for greasing the hitch. In the front here, which I can't get open because of the truck, there's a hitch stand that goes under the fifth wheel to hold it up, and 4 bottle jacks, a variety of cleaners and brushes and stuff like that for using. This is the original shock from the other side. There's one on there now. I'm not sure how well it'll work. I'm not sure it's right. And let's see, what else? Oh, we're going to give you this drawer thing. We had it mounted underneath. Obviously, you can put it wherever you want. It's got wheels inside it that you can use it. So that's just a nice drawer. It goes underneath here nicely. I had a platform in here. Basically made a kind of a deck in here to put stuff on top of. There was a heat vent there that you could use. If you uncovered it, it would blow hot air into the basement. I felt that was a waste and insulated the bottom of it instead. You have 2 locks. This is the handle lock. This is the bolt. You can activate the bolt from in here, as you see. And the screen door separates like this. There's supposed to be a hook right here that fits with this to hold the door back. They didn't put it back on. Outside outlet, outside TV. We already talked about that. This was a great example. When I put this slide out, it was actually wedged in here and started to cause a problem. So that was a problem. Okay, let's go inside for a minute. Show you a few things. Lights. So this is an LP gas water heater, electric water heater. The water pump for when you're disconnected from the city, and awning extend and retract. Living room lights. I'm not sure why they come on. I bet they've turned off all the light switches. All the lights have switches on them too, and they've been turned off. These are your 2 outside lights, the left one and the right one. Fan, turns the fan on. Anytime the 120 volt is on, you can pull the cord Or not. Okay, we got to turn the light switch on first. Okay, there's our lights. It's good to have the fan off before you close the ceiling, close the top. If I find it, I'll put a board in that will fit here as a trim. You need to strap the chair down. There's actually 2 sets of tie downs for the chairs. So it doesn't swivel. Somewhere in one of the closets, which I haven't been able to find, there is some metal paneling, you know, the kind of base relief that we're going to put around here. These I added to help support the microwave. This is actually a bigger microwave than was supposed to be in it. I don't remember how the circuits are set up. Oh, so for whatever reason, way back in the dawn of time, when they started making RVs use square-headed screws. I'm bequeathing that to you, so you can have that. These are shelves for the refrigerator. This is the glue for these when you find that. So your monitoring panel here, battery, fresh water, which is basically empty right now, black water, gray water 1, gray water 2. Porch light, entry light, ceiling light above us. One of them may be burned out. And this is a switch from the inside to move the rooms in and out. Again, that's controlled by the 4 knobs up in the right hand passenger side. Propane area, there's 4 knobs you screw in, valves you screw in and out to determine whether or not which slide's going to come in. If they're all activated, the bedroom slide will always move first, the big slide will always move last. This is the, let's see if we get some light here. So as I said, this is for the Fantastic fan, which we've pulled the fuse out of. This is your control for the thermostat. There's an on-off switch on the bottom, which right now I'm running 1 AC, so I'm not going to turn it off. But basically, you select your zone. So this is bedroom zone 2, living room zone 1. So right now, it's looking at zone 1, which is this one down here. And basically, you just run through this. So there's fan, cool, and for zone 1, that's where your furnace is, and off. And if I turn both of them on, of course, it'll kill the circuit right now. And so then this is for zone 2, or up here, and here we only have cool, fan, it says heat pump, but it doesn't do anything. Fan, cool, and the heat pump and off. So, and it doesn't take effect until you hit zone again. Well, there, it did. It just turned off the AC. So it'll activate by itself. You need to have this strapped when you get ready to travel, so that the door doesn't slide back and forth. As again, we talked about, need to have the straps on all of these. We had we had this covered most of the time with a piece of foil. There, it's on the floor. In the bathroom, this just started not working. It had a little latch there and it's not working. Some air fresheners. This is the toilet cleaner. So one of these per flush, or per cleaning of the tank. Usually kept a bottle of water in here so you can flush it if you don't have any water. This keeps the heat out real good. Stuff in the bedroom. Not much. We're going to take these blankets out of here. That latch is broken for the sliding glass door. Again, I was going to fix it, but you guys showed up too soon. Basically, all the drawers in here are friction catches, and before you move it, you need to make sure that they're closed all the way. There's a screw in here, right? down there, that screw adjusts how tight they are to close. There's this, which you can pull across for privacy. There's a strap underneath here that keeps this closed. There is another leaf inside. This actually comes apart pretty easy. There's four wood screws holding it down, and it's easy to take the top off of it. The chairs actually have storage underneath them. You want to do that. I mentioned this one, we're underneath. I think this was supposed to be a clothes hamper. Anyway, there's storage in there. We have tied down a power strip right there, which should be plugged in. It moves this whole thing moves it as one. So that's for plugging in phones and stuff like that. And there's another outlet on the other side of the bed pedestal. And then back here, we'll get the couch in. It's electric, like I said, level